Hello and welcome to Cross Stitching with Nessa. This is my very first Flosstube video, so bear with me if I forget something. I will add it somewhere on the screen or in the box below. I am doing this from top down at the moment until I get used to it. As some people know, I am more behind the camera than in front of it. Today I'm going to do a mini WIP parade on the active WIPs of this year. Sorry if you hear people in the background, I'm not here alone. Got a house full. So, hi all. Editing Nessa here. Just got reminded by Sharon that I needed to do a little intro about myself. So, here goes. I'm in my mid-40s. Well, that's the age that I'll tell you. I live in Queensland, Australia, near the beach. I live a little under 2 hours away from Sharon. I'm one of the admins in Fun with Cross Stitch, and I also design for us as well, Fun with Cross Stitch. If there's anything that I've left out or you want to know, just ask, leave a comment below. Any info that I've missed with any of the patterns, I'll also put in the box below. That's about it. Thanks for watching. See ya. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to start with one of the Fun with Cross Stitch patterns that we've got, which is one that we made for the holiday, Fun with Cross Stitch holiday. So that's the cover, and this is where I'm up to at the moment. Not much, but getting there, looking alright. Okay, for WIP 2 we have The Pointed Fifth by Long Dog sampler. Doing it in a rainbow, starting yellow and going down different colours. Okay, we have WIP 3, another Long Dog, which is Anzac. As you can see, I like black with rainbows. Okay, moving right along with WIP 4. This one's by Soda Stitch, and it's Earthstone Gnomes. I haven't done much, but once I start it, it goes pretty quick. Okay, WIP 5 is Flight of the Bumblebee. It was a kit that I got. And this is what I've done so far. Not much, just a little bit here. More background than the cat. Looking good. Okay, this is WIP 6, one of my fancy ladies that I'm working on. It's a Bella Filipina Holly Berry Pixie. Doing the skin 1/1. Oh, should be that way. Okay, we're up to WIP 7. This is going to be a Mill Hill Buttons and Beads kit, Mr. Jack Frost. That's what he's going to look like when he's finished. And this is what I've got. So, yeah, Not much, but getting there. Moving right along, we've got WIP 8. This is from Clouds Factory. There's no planet B. This is what it's going to look like. And this is what I have so far. Not as much as I would like, but this is a restart. I did have like actually that much done the first time, and then realized I didn't center it and it would have cut like that much off. Not happy, but it's going okay this time. Okay, we're up to WIP 9. It's another soda stitch. Sharon is also stitching this. It is Sewing Cats. I believe she's got more than me done. She's done most of the shelf above, or all the shelf above. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, she's going real good. But I got a cat. Okay, we're up to WIP 10. This is another fancy lady. I think this one is the closest I've got finished. It is Miss Cherry Blossom. I don't know if I'll get her all fully in on what I've done. Got the beading done, like this is fully done from there up with the beads and everything. And then the dress comes, like that's the lowest part. The dress comes to about here, so not much to do, but still a lot to do. Okay, we're up to WIP 11. It's another Mill Hills Buttons and Beads kit. It is stitching time. It is very close to being finished. Got a little bit of stitching here and beads, some back stitching. The most stitching left to do is actually here, which is it's a couple of thread colours here, and then just beads a little, like up here and here, and in the tomato to make it pop a little bit more. But hopefully that will be a finish within the month. Fingers crossed. Okay, moving straight on to WIP 12, and it is the Christmas Band Sampler by Northern Expression Needleworks. Both me and Sharon, I believe CJ has started it as well. We're a little bit behind. This is this month's, and then next month is the big bubbles. This is where I'm at. So I'm not fully behind. I could potentially get it done within the next couple of days, and then I'm still up to date with it. But it may be a little bit busy at the end of this week. They're looking alright. Okay, we're up to WIP 13. This is my first and only Shadowlane. It is the Japanese moss Zen garden. This is what I've got done. I've got pretty much all the middle in except for beads. Like this bit here is finished except for beads. And I've started on the next part. My aim for the year is to get this filled in with everything except beads. Looking good so far. Got specialty stitches everywhere. Yeah, loving it. Okay, we are up to WIP 14. This is another kit, but it is a stamped kit. Sharon and I have gone down a little rabbit hole with stamp kits, but hopefully we've settled and we just have to stitch them now. This one is, sorry about that, Evie, or the Evolutions by Painted Fairy Cross Stitch. And this is what I have done, or yeah, not much. I've only had it for a little bit. This is fully done up here. There's a couple of stitches missing. Slowly getting there. Show you the back because you'll see a little bit more. Sorry about that. And yes, I do travel. But yeah, loving it. Okay, we're going to move straight on to another stamped kit. I call this Garden Rabbits. I've got it in 11 count, so it's the 55 by 70. This one's going to be a little bit hard to show, but I'll try. I've been stitching this in hand because it's the easiest way. Okay, so I've done a lot of the top, like just that's fully, and a little bit, and then the middle's not much, if any, and then it goes back down to this bit. This is fully done. Loving how this is turning out. You can see it really well. But if you can't, I'll show you the back. Then you can see exactly where it's stitched. That's the bottom. And that's the top where it's stitched. So about 25% I think it said that I had done. Loving the art. I think I've got a few of these of this series. Yeah. Okay, we're going up to WIP 16. This is a Fun with Cross Stitch pattern for the safari. Haven't got as much as what I wanted to get done, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Not too bad. Turning out really good. Alright, moving on to WIP 17. This is going to be a Dimensions kit. It's the Aurora Cabin. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished. This is what I've got done so far. Well, a little bit of the cabin done, but I wanted to get up into the sky and try and get that bulky bit done before finishing it off. I'm doing this with CJ and Sue, who started it. They've got, I'm not sure how much they've got, but they started up in the corner where I started in the middle and just went to town on the front of the cabin first. Yeah. Alright, we're up to WIP 18. This is WIP that Sharon not long finished, I believe, and it is Big Bang quotes. I only got like a little bit underneath here, and that, like, it is literally that much. If I just sat down for the day, I could have it finished. But yeah, loving how this is coming together. I'm going to finish it off in a pillow form. We got some fabric, Big Bang fabric, I think Sharon showed on hers. So yeah, that's going to look good once it's finished. Alright, we're up to WIP 19. This is a Gecko Rouge kit that I ordered. It is Into the Wonderland. Love this stuff. Love it. I haven't got much into it, but you know, we're getting there. That's how wide it's going to be. So I've done like this bit and a little bit going down. Yeah. Decent start. Need to put more time into it though. Okay, we're up to WIP 20. Oh my god. This is one of my WIP go that I want to finish this year. It's close, but still a little bit to do. Still got like the eye. It literally goes down to here, like that's the bottom. So Introverted. I think it's by Silver Creek. I will have the title page up here. Yeah, nearly done. A couple of days worth of stitch and then it'll be done. Okay, WIP number 21. This is another WIP go that I want to get finished this year. It is a soda stitch. There's the Anne and Green Gables. I call them stamp. Some people call them quilted. But yeah, I've still got a decent amount to do. But it's getting there slowly, and hopefully it should be finished by this year. I've got 2 more WIPs, or 2 more active WIPs. A lot more WIPs, but only 2 more active WIPs to show you. Okay, WIP 22. This next one is a Amy Stewart bookshelf, The Animal Kingdom. It's coming along. Wish it was a little bit further, but when you've got a few WIPs, you spend less time on one that you should be stitching on. This year, my aim is to either finish this page, which is like here to there, or this one. I'll be happy with that if I get that far. Okay, WIP 23. Lucky last for the active WIPs. This is another Gecko Rouge kit by Laura Lay Panda. Got a few of her kits, but I haven't started them. May have to do a little WIP Parade for kits. This is where I am up to. Oh, the actual photo that comes with it is much probably bigger. If not, it's the same size. Or very close to. That's pretty cool. But there's a lot of white that you can't see the stitching or but coming along. Okay, we've got WIP 24. It nearly snuck by me. It is a pattern from with cross stitch. It is called Know Me and Chick. And little chicks coming in. Nearly have to finish his eyes off. He's getting there slowly. Yeah. Okay, that's my little mini WIP Parade for my active projects for this year. Hope you liked it. If you do, subscribe, follow, do all the YouTube things. I will hopefully do these, I wouldn't say weekly, because I may not get as much stitching done. Maybe fortnightly or monthly. Monthly at the latest, I would say. Thank you for coming and joining me, and hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Bye.